Hi, I'm Notyetdead and welcome back to No Man's Land. So yeah, if you can, as you can see, we've got a field ready. We've got a combine, the Class Dominator. I've been dying to use this. It's a little bit big maybe for the size of field we've got right now. It's leased, as most things are at this point in time on this map. But yeah, had to be done. Just really fancied the one. So get into it. We've got some rain coming, so better get harvesting. Starting fairly early in the morning. To get this done, we also need to start prepping our other field, and then of course we need to redo this one. Actually, we need to power this one together. So yeah, a few little jobs to do. I have to start cutting some more trees down as well. Actually, I just thought, do I not want swath? I might do up my harvesting. Oh yeah, oats. Yeah, probably do actually. Now that is... oh, no, remember. No. 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 That one. That's what we wanted. Oh, that's cool. What a great animation. Not that we're going to get a lot of straw off here, but you know. Ooh, don't have a bale fork or anything, do we? Mind you, the fact that we don't have a... we won't get too many bales is a good thing, because actually that means I'm more likely to manually stack them. Or I could just pick them up with the AutoLoad truck that we used the other day for the silage bales. Because I mean, right now I'm just going to sell them anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter. Yeah, and then we can finish expanding this field, put the, all the bits together. And that I need a bit of extra lime and everything else. I've done a little bit more since the last stream, so not much. So I've finished off the, or tidied up a little bit rather, the field that we cut, and I've cut down the trees where Zeke was mowing. Thank you, Zeke. But I need to pick all the bits up now, and it was just getting too dark, I couldn't see, so I gave it, went to bed. And yeah, I need to cut the stumps out and then finish the mowing. By now the grass is fully grown back, but we don't have to mow the whole lot again. I should have marked it out while the grass was still short actually. Oops. If you've got time, I'd actually think I might take my attention away from the fields for a little bit. I realised there's a fairly substantial flat area that we've got. So I might put some greenhouses on it just to help us increase our income, to enable us to buy more land. Better start putting some proper roads in as well, so maybe mow more road and then resurface it. So yeah, lots to do. But I'm pleased with it so far. I'm really enjoying this map. I know I keep saying that, but I really am. That whole sense of I'm just building my own farm as I want to do it, and as I can do it, right? But actually in the meantime what's nice is it's a bit more simple. Small machinery, small fields, nothing too crazy going on. But still lots of work to do. I'm going to take that tree out actually. It's a great harvester. I've been looking forward to using this, just never got around to it on any of my other maps. And we can afford the slots on here, so it's fine. As I said before, this is the map that I'll, use to indulge my sort of, these are things I've been wanting to try or do, but not cheat it, if you see what I mean. And maybe I'll stop and watch it, I don't know. It'll allow me to put my time into this one. How much oats have we got in storage? 9,000 litres. Prices aren't great, but actually, well, so they're not great. They're high, actually, but dropping. So maybe once we've harvested this, we'll sell them with what we've got as well, before it drops any more, because that's actually a pretty decent price, even though it's coming down. Well, about 12,000 litres, just over actually, and it's nearly 2,000 a litre, 2,000 per 1,000 litres, so that's a good price. There we go. It's not going to take that long, and I think. Yep, so the trailer is already sitting under the spout of the thing, and I don't think there's anything in it. Nope, there isn't. Too far over, there we go. Gonna need to think about more sheds, but then of course to do that I need more trees cleared, so I'm starting to run out of storage space for all my vehicles and equipment that I've already amassed. There we go. So we'll park this over here out of the way for now. In amongst the undergrowth. Yeah, so here's some of the logs I've picked up. So we need to feed these in. Let's do one now while we're here. Why not? That was an end piece. That was a waste time. It's quite some end piece actually. That was a bit harsh. There we go. Okay. So yeah, for the price drops anymore, let's get, there you go, first 500 euros of the day. Why is the cruise controller set at 10? Is that me? Did I do that? It was Zeke. There we go. I didn't think about horses actually. I haven't just to go and sell the oats. I haven't done horses on until I've got seasons on. When I get seasons on, I need to do horses. But I need a lot more stuff to do before we can think about doing seasons on here. But I still do want to do seasons on here. yeah, I was thinking I haven't done horses for a while, and I haven't done chickens actually for a while, apart from a washoe. So yeah, might do chickens, might do horses, probably won't do pigs. May do sheep, they're pretty easy to start. Something to start off with, pretty low needs. And might do cows as well. I do like doing cows. And I was watching Johnny the other day, and he's got a great cow shed that I could work my way up to. It's absolutely huge. This is the ideal map for it, because, you know, put it where you like once you bought the land. So yeah, so might want to do cows. I wasn't going to, but I like big cows. Nicely done. Extra 25 grand. A little bit closer towards our next plot of land or something, anyway. Definitely a much quicker journey to and from the store than the last time I did it. Or the last couple of times I did it, which I seem to do with very slow machinery. Lovely morning. Right, need to get some liming done before the rain starts. Pretty sure, not to matters. I think the game will let me, but you know, it's got to be realistic. Have I got a trailer hitch on the back of this thing? Yes, I do. I just thought I haven't got my line spread. About did I didn't get my line spread yet, right? No, I got rid of the other one. I got rid of the other one because when I first started playing the game, that was the only one I had available. And then I realised there was one that I really wanted to use that I hadn't used before, so we'll get it. And hopefully we'll hitch on the map. If not, we'll just leave the trailer up here. And we could then get some more line. Oh, we could get some here, actually. And I'll keep what I've got at the farm as overflow, as extra. We'll do it the cheap way because I didn't bring the bag lifter with me. But that's all good. What's up here? Oh, pallets of herbicide. Right, okay. So yeah, could do it. I was going to say against pallet forks, but of course I've got that cross thing with straps. That's a good thing to use. So at some point I'll convert the other trailer, to a flatbed, and we'll come up with the lift thing and do that. Let's see. Fertilizer tech, is it under? Yeah. Wow, it's expensive. Okay. Dirt cheap to lease. I quite like trolley bugs. Done. And we are the wrong way. That's fine. Yeah, sorry about that. Completely forgotten I needed it. And that is the next thing we need to do on our new field. So while we is here, I don't want to spend too much of my streams driving to and from the store. Hopefully this will work. If only I could line it up. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, doing that. It's a worrying trend. Haha, excellent, sort of. Good enough just to get it back. I want to try this for absolutely ages, and this is the problem. I know they're not new mods, but I'll try and use new mods as they come out on here. I've got some already that have come out this week, but I'm just not ready to use them yet. And it stuns me how some of the other YouTubers, they know they see a mod and can immediately put into use. Oh, which actually, maybe we can. Actually, maybe we can. I have an idea. Right, so if I meant to fill it up. Oh, you idiot. Too busy talking. Right, okay. Never mind. Because I'm pretty sure we're not going to have enough lime with what we've got. Oh, where's all the bits? Right, so I need the weight. I have no idea where I put it. No idea. Oh, there it is in the back of the shed. Oh, that's handy. Right round, I can't even see. It's too dark. Actually, yeah, it's not far off. Can I get closer? Yep. That's handy. Is that the only lime I've got left? That one bag? Oh no, that's so annoying. Sorry, chaps. That's not going to go very far, is it? We haven't got one bag left. What other lime spread I had? Was it empty? That's very strange. Oh wait. Oh come on. There we go. Bring it in a bit though. Right. And of course, actually, if I'm going to... this is silly. Because if I've got to go back up to the store, I might as well just take it, fill it. Ah, so annoying. You know what, actually be a real waste to use this one, wouldn't it? Because it's not going to be enough. Yeah, and if I've got to go, yeah, literally, if I've got to go back up to the store. Okay. Right, you didn't see me do this. Okay, so... let's just... No, and here comes the rain. Now, technically, probably can't lime in the rain anyway. And that doesn't have a cover, so I don't particularly want to take it and fill it. And I know for the game it doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? I know for the game it doesn't matter, so you know here's what you're going to do. You're going to jump out. For speed alone, I don't normally reset things while I'm streaming. Sorry about that, I was just literally too busy talking. Okay. What's the capacity of this thing? How many does I need? Oh. I assumed it'd be in the vehicle list, not in that. Oh no, it's leased, isn't it? Sorry. 8,000 litres. Okay. So we need 4 of those, but actually I'll get an extra one. I hadn't realised we've got so little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then actually what I'll do, just to help, is Ugh. It's here somewhere. Yeah, okay. We'll scroll through. Bear with me. Sorry. Bring that back. It's here somewhere. There we go. Right. Alright, so what is... Oh right, okay, line it. Queues it all up. Fair dues. Oh no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. It won't pick up the big bags. And actually I need the hook lift anyway. Well, let's try it with the one we've got. Just enough chance we can get it high enough, which we might be able to. We could have bought that anyway then. Ooh, bad turning circle. No, definitely not. Fine, leave that there then. I have to watch it a little bit on weight wise, but if I take it steady enough. Like I said, need to watch the weight. Need the weight. Which I just attached right here. Oops. Cool, there we go. What can I attach that line bag to? I almost want to try it out. What's it going to hook on? Weird, really? How odd. Okay. Basically designed to hook onto any hitch or point or anything. What you got? Now that one's the wrong way round. Oh well, I'll come back to that one then. I mean, one of them we'll take with us anyway, that was the point. Luckily it looks like there's a hitch on the back of the weight, so I ought to be okay still to take the spreader back with us. Ooh, that one's behaving slightly weirdly. What on earth is going on? Ah, there we go. Better. There we go. forgotten how much I love this equipment. Bags. I did stop using them for a while just for variety, but it's brilliant. They're so good. That one should just fill it nicely. And we can pick up this one here. And then hopefully yep, we've got to quickly rush and get this. Goodness, this poor old tractor. Better quickly rush and get this under cover, out of the rain. I can't believe it started raining so soon. That's a bit disappointing. Never mind. Plenty of other things we can do. We'll just do things in slightly different order. So while it's raining, actually, goodness me, how many bits have I got on this tractor? About 5 separate attachments. Yeah, while it's raining, may as well plough together the extra bits to the one field that I've already got, our first field. Make that expansion complete. So then that's ready, and because that will need a bit of lime as well. Now, why does that say? Oh no, 10,000 litres. No, that's right. Of course it is. Yeah. Oh. As we move along, I might want to start putting some lighting down here, street lights and that kind of stuff. Figure out what I'm going to do with those bales in there, whether I'm just going to sell them for now, or whether I'll just restack them a bit neatly for when I start getting animals. Not sure. I suppose if there are any round silage belts amongst them, I may as well sell them, put them on the truck with the rest. Actually, it's quite an advantage having the weight on the back up here, isn't there? Because it'll make it more manoeuvrable. It doesn't really have the same restriction when it's on the back of the tractor. But perhaps a little bit too manoeuvrable. That'll do. It's under cover. Probably lower that down. Take the weight off the hydraulics. Good. Right. Where is Quick in the Rain? Where's my plough and my other tractor? Where did I leave them? There's the wrapper. Oh, up here. Yeah, all this grass has started growing again. So you know what? While it's still marked out, let's do this. So where's the... This is what we'd left marked as the road. I wasn't going to do this now, but it does make sense to do it before the grass grows back. So we'll leave that strip there. We'll leave that strip width as access road. Hopefully we're roughly lined up. We'll lose a little bit of the grass that we were otherwise going to cut. I might have to veer a bit round a... if it needs neatening up and tidying up, I can do, that's fine. Yeah, I'll need to remove that log somewhat in the way. So does that mean I'm about to hit a tree stump with this wood there? Not as far as I can see. There was one around it somewhere, because Zeke didn't manage to mow around it. But anyway, not to worry. It's going to be quite a big field, this one, when it's done. And I could... oh, there's two? Nah. I may want to tidy up the boundary a little bit, just to try and make it a nicer shape cut. And actually marking out the boundary on this side is not a difficult thing, because obviously it should follow the sweep of the road, which it really doesn't at this point in time, but it's more about marking out the bottom boundary and this edge here before the grass grows back. And actually that's not too bad. Okie doke. Look a bit better. There's plenty of grass in between. It'd be easier to get these a bit straighter once it's actually first cut. Sometimes better cut just inside where you think you want, and then come and just tidy it up, get it all nice and straight. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'll do another edge. Because actually it is gradually, so I have to keep pushing it out. It's gradually, I know, in and out. Okay, fair enough. But hey, it's the approximation. That is going to be a big field. Just nudge it up, just to connect those two together. Not really, just about. Not bad. Right. I'll do some lights on, really. I know I'm going to lose a little bit of the straw by doing this, but the straw's now wet, so it's lucky we're not doing seasons, really. There we go, we'll just get these joined up. And when it starts raining we can do a bit of lining, hopefully it won't be too long. But it does look like it's set in. Oh, I managed to mess up my edge. Oh well, we'll tidy that up later. Should now be all right on this side. I'm going to put a track, I think, down the edge of this field, so I've got access from this direction into that field as well. And I've got sort of access point halfway down the field and one from the top corner. Of course, I can also access it straight from the road, actually. So plenty of access points. Close. Oh, I've got to look like I missed a bit. No. So, is that now... what am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Looks like it's fairly contiguous. Actually, I didn't do a bad job of that field. I just need to expand it out a little bit and a couple of points. That field 25, well, not field 25, you know what I mean. Yeah, it looks alright. Might snip back to the other side. Oh, oops, sorry. Yeah, I think that tree's going to need to come out, isn't it? It's just a little bit too close to that corner edge. I did straighten it up a little bit actually because it wasn't very good, that edge, when I'd first done it, but yeah, it's too close. I need to take it out. Oh, but I moved the header trailer too. Probably last strip. Only time will tell whether the worker likes it or not. Maybe I should do an extra edge, an extra strip at the top, all the way around, just to be sure, just to make sure that the field definition is there correctly. Sometimes it can be a little bit hit and miss. Wet day in no man's land, that's for sure. Well, I guess we can always do some logging if we've done anything else that we want to do in the wet. So let's go around once more, and then this will be completely done. And again, it's now not a bad sized field at all. Let's get another crop in here. I don't know what, might do woody canola or something. Spend my time doing too much ploughing, because of course that's pretty much all you saw me do in the last stream. But it's quite nice to get this field done. If I get this straw up, then that's two fields that are then ready to be recultivated, etc. And maybe we'll get this straw up. And actually I've got an idea what we could do next. One more strip along the top, but we will do the top. I should remember. Can't remember. Did I do an extra strip along the top? Did I do an extra strip along the top? I feel not. Well, better be safe than sorry. Switch off create fields. Just going to double check that that is now off. Yep. Put this away. Out of the way. Well, out of the way anyway, not away necessarily. So actually, you know what? Slightly unorthodox. I'm going to actually, I'm going to get that straw up, which I think it will still let me do. Not both seasons, so. This first one was come out as grass. That's what's in there already. That'll need wrapping. Ooh, stand on the next, is it 5 hours, 6 hours? I can't remember what the duration is. Ah, just not quite enough. Oh. Duh. So we need to wrap that one. We'll only get, what, about 3, maybe 4 of these off here. But, you know. It's a little bit extra money. We've got the baler. Luckily the windmill and the water mill are doing their job and are working now. So we had a conversation on a couple of episodes ago. When I first put them in, they weren't giving me the 1,000 an hour that they were supposed to, but actually they've settled down completely now and they're doing their thing nicely. Which is handy. Yeah, the bale doesn't like the plough texture, does it? It's struggling distinctly. There we go. Just try and see if I can pick this up without going too close to it. The next bale we get with grass is actually going to be straw. How do I get all this up? Never mind. There we go. Good job. How did we get? 4, like I said. Excellent. Did I say 3? Nah. 3, 4. That's all it needed. Right, quickly looking at the wrap again. We've got a few stumps to cut out, we've got wood to put through the wood chipper, more wood to pick up off that field. It does look good. Which way's the end, the business end? There we go. It should take. I say take that tree out. Oh, take that tree out. I'll put a little track down the edge of here as well. Go get that grass bale, wrap that. We pick these bales up. Fold it away. Right. Okay, so... Oh yeah, that was it. I know. Get another run in the rain. Oh, that's weird. I just activated it and it missed that one. Oh well. Maybe it already was. I assumed that perhaps coming in back into the game it would not be in its sort of active state. You see what I mean? So what I could do, what else have we got down here then? There's a mix of round and square, so maybe for now no, that one isn't, but this one is. Oh, look at that, parks nicely under there. Wow, that is one full. You're not going to leave that under there. Nice. Bit of a mix of bales. What do we get for straw actually? Yeah, not a lot, but better than nothing. Oh, and all the prices are dropping for bales. That's not good. Oh well. Right, so next thing then, what about putting a shed in? I was thinking we could put one here. Sheds. I thought we had the option of a new one or an old one. May have to be. Now, how big is this warehouse? Oh my goodness me, it's huge. Looks like it's not been much before, but maybe at some point. Put one here, look. Mind you, makes sense, got a field there. Or is that what we do? Maybe that's what we do. Rotate it round. Could do. It's going to eat into a lot of money though right now. I'm just wondering actually I could put this one in and sell the other one. Just have one. The alternative is I need two. Maybe that would be a longer term thing. Yep. Someone's got an old warehouse available, a bit like the one we got, so we'll put it in. Just have that little bit extra storage. Starting to amass a lot of equipment that I'm leaving lying around the place. Put it opposite the bales. Just trying to line it up. Just add a bit of variety. Right, let's get the combine in there. And gradually I'll start moving the other equipment in. Oh, thanks for that. Just dump a little bit of straw, why don't you? I haven't got a bucket. Hold that away actually, now it's empty, should thought about that. Now, which way round is the header trailer? This way. I do like these header trailers that came out with the class DLC, that they sort of automatically position and lock. Oh, what did you do that for? Oh, it was just clearing it out. Because I think we need to get rid of that before we have access to the hook underneath. There we go. Yeah, because they do properly position the header if it's not quite in, and then it does lock it in place. They're really good trailers. I like them. Is that even square? I'm sure it looked square. It doesn't look square anymore. It'll be fine. Nice. Okay, right, so the next thing we could do quite fancy doing a bit of manure spreading, and I think we can buy it at the, I'm pretty sure there's a silo that we can buy it at. I'm hoping so. I'm pretty sure it's a buy anything silo. I hadn't realised I saw it on I don't know, CDP's first look, somebody's anyway. I'm fairly certain there's could be a very expensive mistake if you can't, of course. Let's see, 16,900 litre capacity. Ooh, 25,500 litre. Wow. Or there's this one for the Homer Terra variant. I'm not sure we're quite there yet. Well, this one looks good. Massive capacity, 10 metre spread. How much power does it need? 150. So you can either have it as a trailer or as a manure spreader. Oops, sorry. And we'll lease it. And I'm assuming, right, that therefore that we can use, yep, the Ursus will do that nicely. So, which actually, again, just to save us the constant driving back and forth. Where did I leave the Ursus? Oh, it's just inside the shed, isn't it? Of course it is. Oh. Right, I left it just inside the shed. Did I? I'm being dense and I'll put it somewhere else. Of course I did. I used it. The idiot. Right, let's hope I'm right. Otherwise I've just leased something. Mind you, it only cost me 50 now. It wasn't expensive. Yes. Lovely. No idea how much I'm going to get through. $15,000. What? Hey? What? Oh, are you kidding? Oh, that's 4 actually. So as a base item, it's 25. It's a manure spreader, but the capacity that's shown for the manure spreader is actually the capacity of the trailer. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, it still looks good. So what I might need to do is go get a load with the trailer. Need to bring out a jet wash. But yeah, I might go get a load with the trailer, and I'll take the fence and the front loader and get a bucket as well, and we can refill it with that. That is quite cool. Good combination. It's good on the back of this tractor, as it should do. I like having that shed there actually. Now then, which one should we do first? Was it 10 metre width? Kind of guessing a bit. Take it a little bit close to that rock, wouldn't I? Assume we have to open it. Oh, that's pretty cool, look at that. Not quite at the edge, and go in further from the edge. And actually the usage rate isn't too bad, which is lucky given it's got a 10,000 litre less capacity than I thought. She might even have enough to do both of these fields. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, definitely might want to think about, I could always put a headline in, couldn't I? Yeah, I might want to think about whether I want to take a little bit of this out, and I suppose if I did, I'd have a track going all the way across the back edge of this field, which might make sense. But we'll put tracks in all over, it's fine. It's only have to be one field, which actually isn't too bad. They're not like particularly big fields, I mean you kind of should be able to, but now some of it's not picking up, presumably that's because of fertilisation state already or something. I'm not sure actually, why would that be? I'm not going to worry about covering every inch. Interesting to see if it does the same thing. Yeah. I'll check the fertilisation level in a minute and see. Yeah, missed a little bit on that edge, but that's not bad. Let's have a look. If I take that off, very odd. Must be, yeah. So actually very little of it will need fertilisation while I'm seeding. Never mind. It's going to get it anyway. Yeah, so I might have overdone it a little bit. I might take the edge off, put the track all the way along the back of the field, just to give us that little bit more manoeuvring room. I don't think we're going to have enough of this here. So what we could do, and that stump grinder's going to be in the way. Good. Yeah, that's actually quite a big field, isn't it? So it's not going to be enough. Right, so let's go grab the fence then. We want to leave the rear weight on the back. Don't particularly need the extra line bag. Or for that master bag hook thing. Ah. Help me, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. And actually I've got more shed space, I can put those in it. Give the stump gutter a good coating of manure. Why not? Probably going to complain about that tree too. Rightio then. Oh, that's a ball hitch. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, fine. Leave that there then, for now. Sorry, this time around I'm going to drive down there. It's a little bit back and forth. I'll gradually start to build. We'll have I'll put a multi fruit silo in, and we'll start stockpiling some stuff so that we're not constantly going back and forth. Plus, eventually, I'll have all of the equipment that I need at the farm, albeit all leased. Actually, what did I get hit with leasing costs overnight? I wonder what they were. Quick look at the old finances. 13 grand, wow. But you know, 13 grand per day, it's one piece of equipment, you know, to buy. That manure spreader would cost more than that. Mind you, that said, I should make sure that I use the tree harvester once a day. Make sure it's actually paying its way, because that's probably the most expensive thing that I've got. Time-wise, 60 minutes. Okay, I'm doing another 20-25 minutes. Right, fill this baby up. I need a bucket. Dirt cheap, absolutely dirt cheap, literally dirt cheap. Ooh, that's heavy. Right, let's have a quick look at front loaders. So the standard stall is way too small, 940 litres, 40 grapple 710. 2,000, 2,500. The Raptor bucket. Yeah, that one's quite cool. I quite like that one. I used that one on Christmas Ovo, Christmas Ovo. There we go, got it. So another little trip back. So need to sell some wood actually, and then finish clearing those trees. Don't we? That could be the next job. If it stops raining before we finish, then I'll lime as well. Unfortunately, of course, I've just spent a load of money, so that means we don't have enough for our next plot of land yet. But I had forgotten that I bought the one just in front of the farm, so we need to start thinking about how we can make some use of that too. And actually what I do want to do is clear all the roads and start resurfacing all the tracks around the back of the farm. So where's a good place to put this? Definitely need a jet wash. Right. Okay. Or I can sleep out in the rain actually. Better than nothing. Oh, I'll need to wait, won't I? Before I put in 2,000 litres of manure over the front axle of the tractor. Probably might make sense to have a rear weight. Just a thought. Where did I leave it? Oh, there it is. Oh. That's not helpful. Okay. How do you... Huh? Surely there's a way to close that thing in the middle, right? Like that. Slightly weird that they deliver it to you open. Okay. Probably ought to A, we can switch that off, B, close that down. Advantage being to be fair, it's not strictly necessary for doing this, but it was really useful. It's really useful for things with narrow triggers, feeding troughs, stuff like that. And if I remember right, you can actually fill it from a silo as well, which is quite cool. Oh, so you can't enter from the front at all? Really? Oh, I didn't realise that. I thought it was changeable, but actually, yes, it's not giving me the option, is it? Oh well, fine. I'm pretty sure it'll be quicker to tip it out the front, but still, it is fine. Oh my goodness, how many of these are we going to need? 3. So that's 6,000 litres. Closed? Yep. Don't need that anymore, do I? Actually, just let me check. Match electoral camera. Oh, engine at the thing. Right side, no, okay. I'm umming and ahhing about ordering a side panel. They're very expensive, they're really difficult to come by. But, I've been spending so much time at home at the moment, I thought, well, you know, why not? Ooh, that's a good view, look, you can see, there it goes. It's a very clever design of the lettuce bucket. Get wet. Just tidy this bit up the front really. I'll let him go and see how far he can get with that actually, because there's actually not that much left to do. Oh, a bit looks like I'll have to do at the end. Make sure I close that while I remember, because otherwise that's going to catch me out the next time I use it. There we go. Right, let's get this finished off. Then it must be time to do a little bit of logging while it continues to rain. Missed it. Yeah, it looks like it to me. So I might just actually, I don't know about every patch, but I did leave quite a big gap just down the strip edge here at the beginning. Oh no, sorry, just folded it out, didn't I? That little edge I'm not all about, it's not worth it. Actually, we'll just go put that stump grinder on. Give it there a sec. It's not really pick up the log. Oh. There we go. I think actually if I stand on the trailer and pick them up end on, should be a bit quicker. Some nice chunky pieces in it too, so there should be a good bit of money in here. One of the trees was quite big. Pick that one up. Oh yes. I think I picked it up. Oops, how did that work? Nice fingers. Yeah, some of these are quite chunky. Some of these may not even cut at all. They may just disappear. Like, a little bit of that. Oops. Missed. There we go. Yeah, so actually it would be helpful, wouldn't it? Right, so after we've done the first crop, I'll put a track in along here. This would be a good place to put one. It was a bit silly taking that field all the way up. It's plenty long enough. And then we'll have this track going all the way across. So I just need to spot where there are bits of wood left that I need to pick up. Oops. Oh, how did I do that? It's doing a grand job, this troutman. Moving these logs about. Right, so there were two more bit further down because I had to move them out of the way to plough. Yes, I need to straighten this line up. That's not particularly good, but that's the thing. Once you've got a line in, it's a lot easier to neat that up. Get it a bit squarer up. Still means that somewhere around here there's a stump that I can't see. Got to be. Oh well. I'm sure I'll find it when I hit it with the plough. Yeah. Oops. Oh yeah, I picked that one up. Oh, cool. That's this one I had already cut into lengths. I didn't think I had. Okay, good. And this might be the last one, I think. Go get the stump grinder, grind these out. We can do a little bit more mowing actually, these patches that we missed. Mow the lawn, and by the time I get around to ploughing it I can mow the whole thing again, but I might not, that might be a bit extreme. But that's good. Actually, the next logical thing to do with the tree harvester is to take some of these out in here, so then I've got full, even if I don't put the track in now, at least I've got easy access along the edge of the field, which will of course become increasingly important once we've got crops in both of these. Shame you don't fly anymore when you pick up a piece of wood. That was fun. It does work with the new broom though, I think someone said, and well, certainly I've noticed it. Not intentionally. I don't get anything for this one. It may just disappear. Yep. Oh well. Actually, I don't know why I'm thinking let's go on with it for now. Get out of the way though, just in case. Might go grind some stumps. So the one down here. Oh, there it is. Oops. One over here. Oh, another one down there as well. Yep, gone. Next. Oh, I keep doing that one button. Switch it off for a sec. I should have reversed the entire way up the field. That would be a bit silly. Right. Last one. Well, last one until... Isn't there one here somewhere, right? Sure. And there should be 4. Oh, this is the one I couldn't find. Okay. Anyone see a stump? Shout out if you can see the stump. Hey, Tiny. Tell me if you can see a stump. There should be a stump here somewhere. I don't see no stump. If I move the log away from the stump, surely not. Don't get it. Oh well, never mind. Like I said, I'm sure I'll find it while I'm ploughing it out. Good. So leave that there a second in that case, because we may want it handy. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Jump through. Finally my tractor. What was he going to do? Oh yeah, that's right. So we don't need that. And actually for right now, don't need that. I may as well leave that just in the front, because what I might as well do in a little while is come and put all of that loose manure back into the manure spreader. Oh well, thanks Tiny, I appreciate that, no worries. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad, at least it's Friday morning. It is my weekend. I've got a little bit of work to do, that shouldn't take me too long. Now where is the mower? And well, obviously very glad to be back on here. Actually, what our aim could be, how many bales do we need on that truck? Because what I'd love to do is fill it up and go sell them all. fact, annoyingly enough, one of them is going to be straw. How many do we need? Ooh, lots actually. Might be a bit more than we want. Let's see. I need 7 bales. Let's at least do this strip down here. Yeah, 7 may take a little bit longer than I really want it to be. But that's one. Hey, you're supposed to have been... Oh, wrong one. Oh yeah, Egypt. Oh, right. Fine, let's try that again, shall we? Oh, so that must mean I missed them down at the bottom as well. Always check it's on the mower, not on the baler. Oh, and always put your mower back down. Oh, seriously. Wow, I think I might need another cup of coffee time. No, not that one. Ugh. What's wrong with me? Seriously, get it right. There we go, now we're sorted. Mind you, to be honest, there's now enough grass in here that I could just load this whole strip again anyway. I want those 7 bales. Here we go. Hey, Donny. Nah, this is how it should be. Donny and Piney watching the stream. Awesome. How you doing today? How you on today? Yeah, okay. This time zone thing gets really confusing. You have been to sleep since I saw your stream. As have I. Just doesn't feel that long ago. Oh, I've got bits all over the place. What's going on? No, I feel that calculated in at some point. Just making a mess. Just trying to fill up the bale trailer, Donny, so we can go sell. I see that lifting the mow didn't help much. Let's switch it off. It's just making a mess everywhere. Yeah. Just doing jobs in the rain. It's been raining for, well, actually now the best part of the stream. Cool, good man. But we did manage to get the harvest in, so the first field has been harvested. Which is nice, sold the crop, made a little bit of money, spent it on a load of other things. But we're making it back again. Rather than lifting it, I'm just going to cheat and switch it off. Quickest way to do it. suppose it's because it's ploughed at each end. Okay. Oh, hang on. Yeah, so the stream that I saw you doing yesterday was your last night, right? Because you're a morning person or a late night person. Which with your job is no surprise. How many have you got now? Just 3. Oh my goodness me. Okay. I suppose what we could do... Where's our land? Okay. So then what if we plough out an area, or plough out, mark out an area here that we could put a couple of greenhouses in. Oh my goodness me, you're on day 3 of winter, you won't not have any snow yet. Oh, and you're doing, because you're doing 9 days, aren't you? My goodness me. How far we got? About there. That'd be about right, actually. Right, so let's add that. Well, actually, it's quite handy we've got some manure left, because actually I'm going to put greenhouses in. That's just the thing. I will need something for water, though. Right, so that's 4. So speed, let's go straight up here, because now this is marked with a plough. That bit's done, I just need to straighten up the edge of it. Yep, so that's quite some field to mow out, to plough out rather. And if I run it, how much of this do I own? Okay, not that much yet. I could put a field across this way for now, and then maybe that'll be the next plot we buy, and then I'll put another one in here. Or maybe I'll actually maybe next it makes sense to buy these 2. I don't know. Don't know. And I've still not done anything over here. I'm buying plots faster than I can actually use them. Missed one. Right. So now we're at 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere over there. 5. Okie doke. Then let's just see how far we can go. Yep, I mean I'd bring it a bit more this way, but we could easily have 4 pretty decent sized fields in no time. We're about to hit the end of our plot, I think. Yep. I'm just going to randomly go up and down for now. Get these last couple of bales. 6. Just doing this rough. So yeah, we could bring a field out to about here. And then bring it down here. Yeah, that'd be a pretty decent sized field. Take out, what, a couple of trees? Not many. About there, I think. Okay, so roughly that rock. And actually I missed a spot up here, so if I do that. Oopsie. That's our 7th bale, right? Oh, mind you, we already did those straw ones, didn't we? Sounds about right. So I'll just get this bit up here, and I missed a bit on the corner. Maybe we need to upscale our abilities to plough out fields. I might get just lease a massive tractor. I'm leasing anyway, so what difference it make? And get the field creator pack, whichever the big, really big. Oops. Nope. Yep. Right. Find that stump then. Oh no, leave it on. Leave it off rather. Where did I leave the bale wrapper? Oh, there it is. Oh, of course it is. Right on the other side of all my fields. Naturally. Ooh, I think we're getting to the point where we need another tractor. So what are you doing while you're in winter, Donny? Waiting for your snow? Have you got, you cutting down some trees and stuff? There's a 1, there's the other one, there's a 2. I could do what Zeke does and actually put them in a really nice, neat, tidy line. Maybe I should. That was a very good example. Ready for the truck. Put them off what will be just my road. Come on, you can swing around to that. There we go. So that was a touch pointless. Ah, yeah, true, of course. Yeah, I'll bet you do. Yeah, actually, I'll bet you do. Do you own every field now on Welco? That's a lot of hauling. Actually, speaking of which, what else have I got to sell? What price is like? Got some soybeans. Ooh, and prices going up. When that hits nearly 3 grand, they'll be worth selling. Canola's dropping, but that's actually, again, it's not a bad price actually what it's at the moment. Interesting. Nice. that. Oh no, there's another one down this end. Oh, have I done extra ones in the end? 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Actually, in 3 over there. No, I think that's right. So yeah, something to do at some point. I'll either do it on screen or not. Will be to mow the track that I own. So all the way around the back of the farm. So basically all of this bit, at least the bit that's around the back of my farm, and this bit across this front, this bit here, this bit here. Obviously this bit leading up to the farm is fine, and then resurface it so that it looks like it's a track rather than just a bit of badly growing grass. So I'm going to mow it first because it's funny mowing the lawn, mowing the track. Yeah, this will be a big old field when it's cut out. So I have got, yeah, I've done too many bales in the end. Right, in that case let's focus on the silage bales then, not the straw bale. Try and maximise our profit. Miss that one as well. Come on. There's a chap. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, 6, 7. I don't know whether I get it right. Leaves me wonder if I've miscounted. That's okay then. May as well leave that there. We'll just pick it up with the truck. Pick the far end. Grab this one. Oh, magically the rain has stopped, or is stopping. The sound stopped. Not quite in sync with the animation, but it's clearly easing off. Oh, so actually what's also, I could just then, ooh, can't help it, could get our fields lined. We've got the Bruns we picked up. All we did was fill it up, put it in a shed. May as well leave this over here. Clearly will be the next place that I'll use it, because the next thing to do will be to mow another field. Jump through to the truck. Looking rather full. Go around this way. Magic. One full truck of 40 bales. Brilliant. Love that. How awesome does that look? We got straps? No. Pity. That looked really good all strapped up. But it's fine. Put the beacon on for what it's worth, although there's nobody around. How awesome does that look? Admittedly, it would look better if they were all just silage bales, but there you go. there's just at this point in time very little point in keeping them with no animals yet. Be a little while probably before I've got some, so trying to leave it too long though. I spent a bit focused on clearing out the trees around the farm. That's where I was going to put some animals. I won't take them straight off, I'll need to unload them first, so let's have a look. Let's make sure I do this right. Unload bales. I'll unload them on the other side. Abort unloading then. Oh, that's weird, but I can't put them back. Oh, I suppose I could do. I could just unload them and let it restack, but you know what? That's awful. Oh, fail. 37,000. Nice. And another 42 grand, and another plot of land is ours. I'm not driving all the way back because that's just boring. I wish it stopped raining. Ah, you know what? Let's just pretend it stopped raining. I've got that Bruns and we haven't used it yet. But then I must stop. It seems a shame not to use it in the episode that I buy it in. Oh, look, and here comes the sun. Good enough. If I remember rightly, this has got a ridiculously wide spread. 24 meters. Okay. Oh, sorry, need to open the slider. Where's the slider? Oh, there it is. Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh, yes, and then it engages that. 24 meters? Really? That doesn't look like 24 meters to me. Maybe it's 24. Can use it as a fertilizer spreader as well, maybe. 24 meter spread as a fertilizer spreader, perhaps. Nice. Oh, and suddenly a lovely sunny evening. Or late afternoon. A little bit. Mostly just odd trees here and there. I've started to take some out. So the patch that I'm clearing really is this patch around the farm. And I have got a I've got the Ponsse bare. I did start off by doing them manually, but I was really struggling to find something that could actually get them out of the forest area and over to the chipper. But I'm going to do some more, and I'll start off, I was saying earlier actually, I'm going to focus by taking some out of that space along the edge of the back of the house there, just so I've got a track through the back of these fields, able to get around. But yeah, so the point is to try and clear some of those, not all of them. Probably I'll leave a few in for artisticness, and then I'll probably start putting in some more farm buildings, perhaps some animal shelters or such. But yeah, so there's plenty to do logging wise, and I will log it unless I get really bored. And of course I've taken out the odd trees where I've been putting these fields in as well. I've left a few in again just for you know, looking nice. But 28, 29, is it still causing crashes or has that been fixed? I can't remember. Oh no, I think you're right. Yeah, he's taken the sign out, but it is, I think you're right. So 28, that's a good shout actually. 28, 29, which, yeah, I'm not going that way yet. We've got plenty of time, and I think Jim says he's got a fix coming, and he actually said it'd be out this week. We're already, of course, now nearly at the end of the week, so I don't know whether that's still going to be the case. This has a very low lime usage rate. This is interesting. Very low. So I did a test on lime spreaders at some point to figure out which had the lowest usage, and I have a feeling this will be up there. This is really good. No, it's not come out yet. So Jim was watching, oh, was it late last week, and he said he thought it'd be out this week, but obviously it's nearly the end of the week and it hasn't appeared yet, so it's fine. He said it might just mean a few trees and sprout back up in odd places, not all of them, just some of them. So that'll either mean I'll just get the Trex and we'll just take them out depending on where they are, or I'll just relog them, cut them down again. So I'm trying not to put in, actually be good if they come out before I put my greenhouses in, or at least perhaps if I don't cut make sure I don't cut trees down to put the greenhouses in, then that would be good. For just that reason, I don't particularly want a tree appearing in the middle of a greenhouse. Can't believe it's still raining. Tempted to say I might lime the whole field actually, rather than, I don't know why I'm focusing on just the bits that I've just ploughed, because it'll need reliming every 3 and it'd be annoying if some of it needed reliming and some of it didn't. So if I just put another strip in here and we can just go up and down, got enough lime left to do it. Amazingly low usage. That's just why lime's a bit wet, so best we use it up. Yeah, it seems it's the ideal lime spreader for this map, given how little it uses and how many fields I'm going to cut in that will need it. And there we go. Right, I'm going to stop here for now. Yeah, a few bits to do off screen while there's still some daylight, and then we'll carry on. Next time we'll get these fields cultivated, get them seeded. Now they're all nicely limed. Actually, I might get one of them done anyway, to be honest, as well. I'll get a worker doing that. But yeah. Oh, another busy day, lots done, lots more money in the bank. Need to figure out which plot we want to buy next. Clearly not 28 or 29, thanks for the reminder, Donny. Maybe 15 a bigger one, actually maybe 35 a bigger one, and then I can get a field not only here but also another one next to it here. and also it opens up more of this track that we own then as well, which would be quite good. But yeah, cool. Yeah, cheers Donny, you too. I'll see you soon. And yeah, I'll drop you some dates and times, and maybe we can you can come on here and give me a hand, or I can come and give you a hand or something, and we'll sort that out. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like some subscriptions, very much appreciated. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Cheers, Donny. Wow.